French President Emmanuel Macron has called on Chinese President Xi Jinping to help bring an end to Russia's ongoing war in Ukraine. During his state visit to China, Macron expressed his confidence in Xi's ability to convince Russia to return to the negotiating table. However, Moscow remains unyielding, stating that there are no prospects for a peaceful settlement to the conflict. This visit, which comes after years of strained relations between China and the West, is also an opportunity for Macron to strengthen trade ties between France and China. Alongside European Commission Chief Ursula von der Leyen, Macron is leading a large business delegation. During closed-door talks, Xi echoed Macron's call for peace talks and political solutions to the conflict, urging the international community to exercise rational restraint. He also reiterated that the use of nuclear weapons should not be an option in the conflict. In contrast, Russia has announced its plans to place tactical nuclear weapons in Belarus, near NATO countries' western border. Macron emphasized that Ukraine's occupation makes a safe and stable Europe impossible and that it was unacceptable for a member of the UN Security Council to violate the organization's charter. Macron's tone during the visit was cordial, often speaking directly to Xi, who remained impassive during the press conference. Meanwhile, von der Leyen stressed that China providing arms to Russia would breach international law and significantly harm the EU-China relationship. She also expressed her firm support for Ukrainian leader Volodymyr Zelensky's peace plan, which calls for the complete withdrawal of Russian troops. Although China has released its own peace plan, Western nations have criticized it for being too favorable to Russia. However, Zelensky has expressed interest in the plan and called for direct talks with Xi, who has yet to publicly respond. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov acknowledged China's potential for mediation but stated that there were no prospects for a peaceful settlement. As a result, Russia has no choice but to continue with the war. Despite the unlikelihood of any significant diplomatic achievements resulting from the visit, Macron is likely to emphasize the benefits of engagement through trade and talks. He believes that France can deepen its relations with China, despite being part of the Western alliance and close to the U.S. Macron's trip to China included the signing of significant deals by French and Chinese corporations and cultural institutions, witnessed by both leaders. The delegation includes top executives from Airbus, LVMH, and EDF. While the trip takes place amid strikes and unrest in France over unpopular pension system reforms, Macron has made it his mission to establish himself as an international peace broker. By meeting with all major players in the Ukraine conflict, he hopes to build small advances and points in common with them. Throughout his visit, Macron did not address China's human rights issues, a long-standing point of contention between China and the West. He emphasized the importance of being respectful rather than lecturing. Following the state dinner, Macron and Xi will travel to Guangzhou for a private dinner. This visit marks Xi's most significant political interaction with a Western leader since meeting U.S. President Joe Biden at the G20 summit in Bali last November. For more updates and insightful analysis, subscribe to our channel.